Hello, welcome to IBC. My name is Vischer. I'm the product manager for the professional camera accessories from ARRI, and we are here to show you all the new toys we will have available at the IBC.
My name is Mark Dollery. I'm business development manager for PCA based in the UK.
So what's new? What is that in your hand?
Okay, this is a new MiniMedbox that we've made, the MiniMedbox V2, and it's principally designed for the DSLR market.
That's great.
Lighter weight.
Okay, what else?
We've got some other new products, principally for DSLR. We now manufacture a flexi ring.
Okay.
Some handles for the Matbox so you can hold the camera in close proximity.
The side wings for the Matbox?
Side wings for the Matbox, that's right, modular, so if you don't need them, you can leave them off, save weight.
Okay.
We have a new...
That's the one from the Mini Photo Focus.
No, it's not actually. This is now a new design that you can use in conjunction with the standard studio photo focuses.
But this is the one which is normally at the Mini Photo Focus.
That's
and
right.
now it's
so
detachable.
You've got a hard stop position. Exactly.
All right.
We'll go into more detail about that later.
Okay.
Also for DSLR, we came up with a new focus gear ring.
Okay.
You see this one?
Very interesting. Blue one.
Blue one. A newly designed FF5.
It looks like the FF5 HD.
Looks like the FF5 HD, but we've come up with some new designs on this one as well, and we'll go into more detail as we move through the video clip.
All right. This is the MiniMedbox version 1, which is like on the market over 2 years, and you have the possibility now also with a top load and a side load. You have the possibility with 2 side load filter trays. You have 2 different bags, and this is like a very good product which is well known in the market now. But what we did now is this version over here, which we call MiniMedbox version 2, which doesn't mean that this will not longer exist, but this is an additional MiniMedbox, especially designed for the DSLR market. And you will see the difference automatically here. This is a MiniMedbox, but this is a very MiniMedbox, an even smaller Medbox. And yeah, you can go more in details with this MiniMedbox. What's the difference?
Well, the main difference between this Matbox is obviously the size and weight. There is a slight weight saving in this Matbox. It makes it a lot easier for clamp on, and therefore you don't have the weight in front of the camera. It's more modular, whereby the MiniMedbox 1 has the cage built in as a permanent fixture. This one enables you to actually attach flags onto what was a similar idea with the MiniMedbox 1, but if you don't need those, you can leave them off, you can save weight. It also is a financial cost saving, of course.
So that means the standard module will be like that, and if you want, you can later on add all the accessories.
That's absolutely the concept behind it. Also, on this one, we still retain the rotating rear tray.
Okay.
Albeit now we use a 4x4 inch rear rotating tray.
So there's one 4x565 Panavision and one 4x4.
In the front. That's fixed. That's
fixed.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
And there will be also the possibility, if you want to change the 4x4 to 4x56, you can do that.
Yeah, the concept is still the same as the MiniMedbox 1.
All the accessories around, are they like compatible? Like
it's all modular.
Can you use
the
modular?
top flag, the side flags are all exactly the same as the MiniMedbox.
The same as the MiniMedbox version number 1.
That's right.
Okay.
And of course, we have a clamp-on adapter for the rear of the Matbox.
Yeah.
So
I think we can also show it. Just wait a second.
Okay.
Because you know these compact primes, and they will attach directly
14 mil, that's right,
onto the MiniMedbox version number 2. So like this, you have a really small, lightweight, low-cost MiniMedbox for the DSLR market.
And that's a good question, actually. Will we produce some different adapters for different size lenses?
We will have it. So the biggest diameter is 114, but you can always go down from 114. That's no problem at all.
That's great.
I heard that. What is this about here? These things. I know that's for the side flags, but that.
I was just coming on to that. It's a good question, because what we decided to do was, in order to give you more stability in front of the camera with the Matbox, we decided that it's a good idea to come up with some handles.
Okay.
Okay. And you simply attach these to the top.
Directly to the Matbox.
Directly to the Matbox. That's right.
All right. But as a clamp-on, better not. then it's better
Maybe
to
not.
use like the support for the 50mm rods,
That's
which
right.
will be also available.
Which you can use in conjunction with the MVP
Yeah,
1 or 2. So
because
Yeah.
we want to avoid that you have like maybe the sexiest part you have left in hand. It's a Medbox with the hand grips, but it doesn't make any sense really
No.
to use it as a clamp on with the hand grips.
that's right.
So the next thing is, again, this is what we have available since a long time. It's a focus gear ring for different lenses, and but more and more clients told us, okay, it's a very nice, it's the best solution, but it's way too expensive if I have a lot of lenses and I use all these kind of rings on it. It's very complicated to manufacture it, and there are so many lenses out there. So we decided to go also in this direction,
Yeah.
but there's something else on it.
Yeah, we decided to be a little bit different, and we came up with a focus lever to make it easier for the operator when he's behind the camera to
Okay.
control his focus.
But you can also use it as a zoom, as a manual zoom.
Exactly.
You can put that around the zoom.
That's right.
And then you can do manual zooming.
Multi-use.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
That's very good. And normally you have the problem that DSLR cameras with a base plate in general, it's very difficult to make them really stable. So we're also thinking about a solution which will be the third application in one item, is to use it on the lens front and to have a support from the back, from the bottom, and then you have one item with 3 different applications and more stability in your DSLR system.
That sounds wonderful.
All right, again, we will start with the tools we have available since a long time, just to explain from where we're coming from. These are the standard tools, some of the focus gears we have available since a long time, and you can use them directly here on the 2 focus rings we showed you before.
So these are all the same pitch.
These are all the same pitch. There are also other pitches available if you're gonna go for like video lenses, Canon or Fujinon. This is like the high-end solution.
Of course.
So, if you think about budget-wise, you don't want to spend so much money. You can't spend so much money in the beginning. Later on, maybe you upgrade on this version. So now we came up with a new thing, which is that one. And with this one, you can attach directly to the photo lenses and pull focus.
So it's just a cheaper solution, essentially.
It's the cheapest solution which is available. So let's talk about light protection. A Medbox, this is like one of the main reasons using a Medbox, that you want to have the best light protection. You can have the best one, which is here, and you have all the reduction rings you can put in here. But it's the same thing with diameters, photo lenses. There's such a variety of photo lenses and diameters. You can have that. We have that available. But again, budget-wise, we want to have our accessories in all the kind of markets. So if you can't spend so much money in the beginning, that's why we came up with another solution.
Yeah, and this is a kind of bellows adapter solution, if you like, which allows you to use the material in conjunction with a ring that'll just be able to move you in and out. And of course, when zooming the lens as well, this will move in and out with the lens.
Okay, that's another thing. Some of the photo lenses, they're really moving in and out when you do the zooming. So that gives you a kind of flexibility. I have to say, this is still prototype, really. We're working on that. So you can use it directly on the lens, put it on around the lens, or the other version would also be, you have a thread in here, you can put it into the filter threads of the photo lenses. There are, I think, 3 or 4 different available.
That's right.
And then you just thread it into your lens. You can put that around, you see, in here. You can put it in, and then you have also a more stable system.
So Philip, this is a standard FF5, isn't it?
It is not. It says FF5 HD, but this has something to do that we just modified the FF5 HD version. We took the FF5 HD version. This is still prototype. That is why it says FF5 HD. We put another ratio on it. So the FF5 HD has a ratio of 1:1, which is perfectly for all the ENG lenses.
Okay, right.
The FF4, for example, has a ratio of 1:1.8. This has a ratio now of 1:2, which is like the perfect ratio if you want to use cine-style lenses. So now you have the possibility to have 2 bases One is the FF5 HD, the other one is the FF5, call it CineStyle, and then you can add all the different tools around it.
Right.
The other thing is also, because the FF5 at the moment, still, this is very long, we will make that shorter for the CineStyle version. This already we modified that it will fit with the CineStyle lenses. We will make more clearance in here that you can also under sling. That's the right expression, under sling. Yeah. That's, and the FF5 design you already know. It's a very good design. It's very easy to just put on the lightweight support. You could add on support bridges for 19 or for 15.
Of course, yeah.
And we also have a reverse gear, which you just put on here.
Okay, that's neat.
And then you have a reverse gear. You just put it on here, and then you can reverse if you are using, for example, Nikon lenses. Because maybe someday there will be a Nikon mount for the Alexa. There are other still photo cameras. You never know. So you have the possibility here.
Much more modular then as a system.
It is. And you have all the different focus knobs in your hands.
I do have all the different focus knobs. This is of course, the conventional standard follow focus knob, which can be used in either the right side or the left side of the unit. But as we explained earlier, we came up with the new knob, which is also usable in this situation. And
with the hard start stops.
With the hard stops, exactly.
And also some focus pullers told me if they have to have a fast focus pull, and they also want to use it with a standard follow focus system, not only with the mini follow focus and DSLR cameras.
That's right, so it opens up a whole new...
Yeah.
Great.
And what is also interesting is the FF3, which is also a standard follow focus system from ARRI. It has one possibility which no other follow focus has, and this is
dual speed.
The dual speed. You just have the possibility to have two speeds in one focus knob. This was till now. This is the standard focus knob for the right side for the Photo Focus 3. We will make it also that it will be available to come in here directly and with a short one. So now you have all the different focus knobs, one basic standard system, and you have all the variety which focus knob you will prefer.
If you want to learn more about configuring kits, putting matte boxes together, building follow focus units, then you can use our online configurator, and it'll go through all of the kits and help you to build an ideal kit for your camera. Okay, Philip, thanks for running me through all these wonderful new products, but the question is, when?
When available? Hopefully end of this year, latest beginning of next year.
Okay.
That's our plan. So, and another thing which is very important for a company and for us as product managers taking care of the accessories, please, if you have any ideas, if you have like critics, if you think, you can also say we have very good products, no problem, but tell us what you need, because we want to make the products you need. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Cheers.